Baby, watch me eat this 27 piece up. Okay, I got the 27 piece hair. I got me a wig cap, some glue, and some more stuff I'ma need. Okay, y'all. Now, I didn't take my hair down from last time. I just kind of like took the weave out and then braided the rest down. Right now I'm just doing my protective cap. I put that all over my head before I put the stocking cap on, because I want to make sure that my hair is protected. Y'all know when you do a 27 piece, baby, it be glue all up and through your head. Okay, so I used the first stocking cap, put that on there on top of the protective cap, and then I went back through it, put some more protective cap on there. I cut me some little ear holes like I'm finna put a wig on, because really that's what I'm about to do. And then I put another stocking cap on because, like I said, I wanted it to be very protected under this hair or whatever. Okay, this is the 27 piece hair. If you're not familiar with that, basically it's just like 3 tiers of short hair that you have to glue in. And I was happy to find that little piece that you just throw on the middle so you don't have to try to close it up yourself once you're about done. Then I cut off the excess stocking cap, and then now we about to go ahead and start gluing this hair on in. I started with the shortest piece first, just started gluing those on in, and I think the inches were 1, 2, and 3, so this would be the 1 inch hair. I started it way at the bottom, like close to the neck as you can get it. Then I just cut it to size, put some glue on there, and then glued it in. Now when you're doing a 27 piece, you need to be gluing your tracks right on top of each other, like as close as possible as you can get, because you're gonna have to shave this hair down, and you don't want any spaces in between once you get to shaving it down. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not on the stocking cap, but it is still protective cap on that piece of hair back there that I glued it on top of. Okay, so I glued it right on top of that one. As you can see, real close together. You just do that all the way up, until you finish all that hair. Then you go to the next length. About right here is where I started curving it from ear to ear. And then I did that all the way up for a little while. Now, back in the day, you couldn't beat me doing a 27 piece, baby. I used to love them, rock them all the time. But now, I just hate doing it. I really just hate doing anything that's not braids. But my birthday is coming up, and I wanted me a pixie cut, but I did not want to cut my hair. So, you know what? The next best thing is a 27 piece. Now, right here is where I start to curve the hair all the way around in a circle. And then once I finish with one track, I will start gluing the next track directly where I left off. So it was just like one big continuous circle, still doing them close together like this. Once I did that, I put that little piece that I was happy to find right on top, baby. Closed that hole up. I had my little curlers, my clipper, and my little razor comb, baby. I was ready to cut. I glued that little closure piece right on top, held that down real good so it could be nice and secure. And then, that was that on that. Now it's time to get to the cut, y'all. This part took so long because my razor comb was so dull. This not a new one. This one I been had. So it was kind of dull. But, between that and these dull clippers that I had, it took so long, but I got the job done, babe. I'm just shaving on down. Basically, this all I did was just keep shaving it down until it got flat as possible. And I just kept switching between the clippers and the razor comb. Eventually, I got it all flat. Then I just shaped it up to fit my head size. Cut the little ear pieces back there so it wouldn't be irritating my ears. Then I went through and started trimming some of the hair at the top because it was the longer length. I didn't want it that long at the length because I'm going to curl it to look like a pixie cut. So I wanted it to look, as natural as possible. I didn't want it too long. I really wanted it to give pixie, if you know what I mean. Once I finished that, then I went through with my little curlers and kind of just curled some of the pieces up so that it can look, like I went to the shop. I really wanted it to give that. Okay, y'all, this is the best I can do. This is giving pixie cut. I'm about to take a shower, get all this hair off me, put me on something cute to go with the hair, put me on some earrings, and yeah. This is what it's giving. It's giving helmets. It's giving, I don't know if I really like it. It's got to grow on me. It usually takes me a couple of days before I start liking my hair. But, like I said, I'm about to put on some clothes and stuff and then see how I like it. Okay? Anyway, y'all, this how it turned out. I absolutely love it. And guess what? I hit 100K on Facebook. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.